This is Karangahape Road, central Auckland. Most people call it K Road. My name is Six. For many years, K Road was my home. I was homeless. Now I publish the K Road Chronicle, a newspaper that gives street people their own voice. Orange Sky is a mobile van service that operates in our major cities. Each week they provide a mobile laundry and shower service to support the 41,000 Kiwis doing it tough. And this van was home to Howie and his dogs for a couple of years.
Yeah, so I got the dogs from Aotearoa.
Keeping clean and tidy in a van was hard for Howie until he discovered the Orange Sky service.
Before the orange van came along, I'd just get a bucket of water and get a sponge and go around the back of the toilets and just sponge myself down.
Yeah.
It took me a while to comprehend what was actually their service. And this guy jumped out of the van. They said, "Have you got any dirty laundry?" And I went, "Yeah, I've got heaps of dirty laundry. I haven't washed all my clothes for so long." And he said, "Well, give them to me." And I went, "What?" And he gave me a basket and I filled it up and I gave it to him. And next minute they opened up the side of the van and there was a washing machine and a dryer. And he says, "Do you want a shower?" And I went, "I'll die for a shower."
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how the shower works, because I mean, it's like in a van.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't imagine living in here long term was much fun.
A lot of people thought I was actually, they say, "Man, it must be good living in your van. It looks like a holiday." And I go, "Yeah, for a week it is."
Yeah.
And then it just gets overwhelming and you're actually trapped in there.
Howie and his two dogs are now housed with the help of the Aotearoa Trust. The house is full of artworks and family mementos.
These represent my Asian friends. I got them off and my sister gave me that. This other stuff that I acquired along the way. I went into a Salvation Army shop and I was sitting there and they'd been there, no one would buy it. So I bought it and I Googled the name, found out she's a famous Australian artist. I was a painter and then I got arthritis. It was like really painful. I couldn't even put my work shoes on, couldn't even put boots on. So the doctor put me on sickness benefit. I wanted to work. I like working. It's a waiata that I'm learning at the moment. I like to study a lot. I did 2 years at Whariwananga to be a teacher. So, but I never got a job at it because every time I went along, they'd have to a police check. And because I had a criminal record, they wouldn't give me a job, so it was a waste of time. Yeah, I've been to every sort of institution you can think of. I've been DC, Detention Centre, CT, Corrective Centre, BT, Borstal. I've been up Perry Maximum. Just addiction. I never harmed anyone but myself. Just addiction and obtaining drugs and selling drugs and different drugs. I started dabbling with meth and, man, I was in and out of that meth. But because I was living on the street was the main driver.
This is where this is like mechanics of the van. And this pump here, I think that it's about 3 times this year it's been either replaced or today it's been shorting the fuses. So we'll connect to manual discharge on the other side of the van, which is a standby. I'll keep moving.
And I came out and here's all my clothes all folded up in a basket. I was a bit taken back by the humility and compassion that these fellas had. I felt really inhuman when I was living in my van. It's like I had to be...
How did you cope with it?
It's like I had an invisible sign on me saying that, "Don't touch."
Can't believe how well behaved these guys are.
They can adapt to anything, these dogs. They've been in so many different situations where my life's been threatened, scared heaps of people away from my van who are only going to do me harm.
Was it difficult getting accommodation with dogs?
It was really hard. It was impossible. I tried to get places before with me and my dogs, and it's just virtually impossible. And I hate to say this in a place like New Zealand, but it was because I was actually Māori. Before I even walked up the gate, I knew what the answer was just by their body language. And after a while, I just stopped looking because I thought, well, you know, it's actually quite depressing being turned away. The whole package, homeless, addiction, drinking, doing meth. I decided to go and seek help, which is unusual. But I was really in a bad place. I walked up to the Waipareta Trust because I heard about what they were doing. And I went up there and I said, I need to see someone. They took me straight into this office and they said to me, tell me your problem. And they never said anything to me. They just listened to me for half an hour. I was bawling my eyes out. And then they just said, we're going to help you. We're going to put you onto a person who will help you with your addiction. At the same time, I was going to the Salvation Army Church. All put together was actually, I saw change starting to happen. And these people saw change in me too.
Hey, that's actually cool.
It's actually like a proper shower.
Yeah, it's a proper shower. So is this like a California system? That's hot. That's good pressure. Plenty of space. That's really well designed.
So this is the only shower.
No, I don't know if you can really see from the camera's point of view, but you know, I thought it was going to be tiny and pokey, but honestly, it's really quite spacious. I mean, I'd get 2 or 3 people in there. Easy.
I use it frequently recently, because I'm living homeless by choice. And I don't have a place where to have a shower and get the clothes washed.
No, it was like my go-to place, go in a Sky van. I walk away there like a brand new spanking man.
Yes.
They give you shampoo and shavers and get all spruced up. Get a big crowds out at the west.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so everyone had to have it.
Here is not so big. Here it's big downtown at the Ellen Millsville Center on Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday, so many people.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I'd rather come up here because I don't have to queue. If not, sometimes you miss out to so many people asking.
Yeah.
Seeing all the mechanics and everything. There's plumbing, there's power. It's quite, does it ever break down and you're like, what the hell do I do now?
You know, one week we didn't have the generator, and so that week the generator didn't run, the service didn't run, so I carried a basket around the corner to the laundromat, with one of the friends gear to get it washed.
How did you get involved with Orange Sky?
I went through a personal breakdown, and I needed to feel good about myself again. And so for me, it was giving to others was how I did that. I came back from absolute rock bottom.
Yeah.
And so I decided to volunteer and help others and to help me feel like I was a decent person.
So how many people do you think you're helping a week?
I'm not too sure a week, but we've done about 15,000 loads of washing since the service began, and 6,500 showers. The most important thing, though, is actually the kalero that happens, the conversation that happens.
Yeah, I was just wanting to ask you
about 20. I think that we've actually logged about 25,000 hours of conversation.
Oh, we've got.
Give you even.
Oh, hold on to it for now. The machines are still running. Both are running. Once I'm about to load, I'll get it from you. So don't want you feeling cold while we're waiting. So you're next in the queue, okay?
I'm on the road to recovery mentally, because when I came out of COVID, I had a lot of anxiety.
Yeah.
I had insomnia. I couldn't sleep.
Cup of tea. When we are waiting to get shower and clothes, we can have they offer a cup of tea, a cup of coffee. Very gentle, welcoming.
You know, it took me a while to understand that there actually were people out there who cared. That's what they do. That's what they do. They give you a bit of hope. And, you know, sometimes hope's all you got. So, yeah. But the main focus for me was you could talk to them. The orange van came along and was like, wow. And not only the van and what they offered, but the people who ran it were all cut from the same cloth, you know? They were like people who just cared so much about your story. I wouldn't be here without them. They're the ones who made me have faith in, you know, the system.
Just got from the shower.
How are you feeling? Fresh? Clean?
Nice and fresh.
Much better.
Yeah, you got your clean clothes?
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thanks to Orange Guy.
That's great. It's great. That's why we're here.